me apologize for having this coat on, but I thought it was going to rain, but it didn't rain. That's the way you think. Yeah.
You got some? I can always use some crowd roll.
Oh, we need that.
Yeah.
Anything with a drink. We need it.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. The legend, Bobby Rush. All right, the DJ says, Bobby Rush.
Yeah. That's not whiskey. That's in a Crown Royce bag. It's not whiskey. It's little harmonica things that I use. And here I am.
All right. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
All right. I want to ask you, since we're working on well, first of all, how did you start playing music?
From a little kid when I was about 7 years old, less than 8 years old. My dad was a harmonica player and a guitar player. I didn't know that earlier in my life, about 7, 8 years into my life. But I noticed he always in the cotton fields and picking cotton, chopping cotton, doing what he was doing. He always had a watch in a overall pocket, but he also had a harmonica in his pocket. He would get it, blow it a little bit like that, you know. And I didn't think much of it. I didn't know he could play a little tune here and there. So when I got about 7 or 8 years old, my first cousin gave me a guitar. My dad's brother's child. We call him, his name is John. We call him the son. Gave me this guitar. He was about 15 years old. I was about 7 or 8. And he would let nobody play this guitar but me. And he only let me play it when the little girls come around, little friend girl. He's 15 years old. He began to like the little girls, and I wasn't there yet, you know. So I found out that he would let me have the guitar when the girls come around. So I would go around the neighborhood and the farmland and get all the little girls up with about 12, 15 years old to bring them by the house and introduce them to my cousin's son. Or he'd get kid away because the girls around, they'd kiss him all the jaw. He would say, boy, take my guitar and go play it. And I would do that every weekend. I would gather all the girls that I could around so I could play his guitar. Finally, he gave me the guitar. And I put it in a loft, in a barn. Hid it from my daddy, I thought. You know, you don't hide nothing from your dad and mom. They know everything. I thought I hid it. My daddy was a preacher and a pastor of a church. And I thought, reason I hid it, I thought he wanted me to play gospel song. I didn't want no part of the gospel song. I wanted to play, my baby, don't stand no cheating, my baby. You know, I wanted to play the blues. I wanted to do the Muddy Waters, Johnny Hooker. And I know my dad probably wouldn't go for that. So I hid this guitar, and it stayed up in the loft for about a month, and it got hot in the neck, whop. And I would take it out in the afternoon or at night and put it in a horse trough where the horse drank water, and I would duck it down in there and let it stay for an hour or so, and the neck would straighten back out. So I said, wow, this working. So one day he called, I'm named after my father. He's Junior? I said, yes, sir. I thought he wanted me to come there and go to the store with him or something, buy a bar candy and whatever he wanted me to do. He said, bring that guitar here, boy. How you know I had a guitar? I didn't know. He said, let me show you something, boy. Bring it here. And he tuned it up. He said, let me play a song to you I used to sing to a little girl when I was a little older than you. What I wanted to hear that, I pulled my chair up close to him. my mother was in the kitchen. He said, I used to play a little song for a little girl. I thought it was going to be about my mama. I either, glory, glory, hallelujah, when I laid my burden down. But it wasn't about my burden down, and it wasn't about my mama. He said, me and my gal went to check it pin hunting. She fell down, and I saw something. I said, wow. My dad is a preacher now. I said, Dad, sing it again. What I wanted him to do to sing the next verse. The first verse, she fell down. He saw something. I wanted to know so bad I had no idea what it was. I said, Dad, sing it again. I had planned to get up and get me a piece of paper and a pencil. If he couldn't tell me, draw it. Because my mother was in the kitchen, she said, me don't sing that kind of song to that boy. He went to sing it again. He said, me and my gal went to check it pin hunting. She fell down and I saw something. I said, Daddy, sing it again. By that time, my mother was walking up close behind him. I was in the front of my dad. I could see my mother, but he had his back to my mother. He couldn't see my mother coming up from the back of him. I said, Dad. He said, what is it, boy? I said, here come Mama. He went to sing it again. I said, Dad. He said, what is it? I said, how big was she? She's 350 pounds, about that wide, boy. I said, what she had on? Nothing but a dress. In my little mind, a fat lady falling down with nothing on under the dress. And he said, boy, you know what? I said, what is it, Dad? He said, the wind was blowing. From that day, I knew right then I wanted to be a blues singer. Talk about fat ladies, skinny ladies, in between, not too much in between, but especially the fat ladies, what I love, and the skinny ladies, I love them because if it turns sideways, you'll think they're gone. So that's where I started. That's where I started, early age.
Where did you grow up?
I was born in Homer, Haynesville, Louisiana, and I grew up, and when I said grew up, I left from here in 1947, went to Pine Bluff, Arkansas, with my dad, who was a preacher and a pastor of a church. In the early 50s, I moved to Chicago. I wanted to go to Chicago because I had met Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, John Lee Hooker, and just a teenager. I had met them, and I wanted to get into this entertainment life and light. And I wanted to go where the big boys was. But most of them guys had migrated to Chicago and other places, Detroit and what have you. But especially Chicago, where Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, John Lee Hooker, Little Walter, T-Bone Walker, all these guys was in Chicago, going to Chess Records. I wanted to go to Chicago so bad, but I didn't have enough money to buy my ticket. The ticket cost $7.25 to go to Chicago in 1951. I said, I got to get to Chicago. So I didn't have enough money to get to Chicago, so I bought me a ticket to Memphis, Tennessee for $2 and some change, where B.B. King, Sonny Boy Williams are living in Helena, Arkansas, and they were working on Beale Street. And I got a job on Beale Street. I was making $7.50 a week on Beale Street. Then I got enough money to buy myself a ticket to where Chuck Berry was in East St. Louis and Albert King. I worked with them in East St. Louis until I made enough money to buy my ticket to Chicago. When I got to Chicago, I said, hey, here I am. I'm in heaven now. And I got disappointed.
Well, why didn't you're in Memphis?
In Chicago.
Well, before that, you're in Memphis.
I'm in Memphis, Tennessee.
Or you're in East St. Louis. Why didn't you stay there? I mean, it seems like there were good folks working there.
Everybody told me if you get Chicago, you'll be free, because me as a black man and a blues man, I couldn't go to hotels. I could eat in certain places. I couldn't do what I do now. It just wasn't, the opportunity wasn't there for a black man, especially, and a blues singer too.
Right.
Man, you have to stay where you can stay or could stay. Sometimes you sleep in your car all night, and a rest area outside the road, and like you got a flat. I've been so desperate to have a place to sleep, till I would let air out of one tire and jack it up, so if the police come by, you got a flat, you're fixing it flat, but you really wouldn't have a flat. That would be the place that you could sleep all night, because as a black man, you want a place to sleep.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And if you sleep on just anywhere, the police will come up and try to make you move your car. So, but if you got a flat, it's kind of jacked up, they'll kind of pass on by.
All right. You get to Chicago in 1951.
1951, got Chicago.
What happens?
God, I wanted to get a job at Chess because of what Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf. At that time, Smokey Hall, John Lee Hooker, Jimmy Reed was there early, but then he left and went to BJ Records. But Chess was the place, I thought. So J.B. Lenore and Muddy Waters taking me to a suburb of Chicago to get a job at a place called Skin's Place. And when I got to Skin's Place, Muddy Water wouldn't work there. I didn't work there for whatever reason, but I found out that J.B. Lenore didn't work there because the man wants you to work behind a curtain to hear your music but not see your face. So I worked behind a curtain 7 months every night where he wanted to hear my music, but they didn't want to see my face.
I've heard of places like that.
And I was making $13 a night then, me and the band I'm talking about. I had to pay my band out $13 a night. Finally, Muddy Waters had enough of nerves to put me on the show, come down and get on my show, but he was headlining, and I was open up for Muddy Waters. And I was paying Muddy Waters $5.50 a night. Yeah. Yeah, I paid him $5.50 a night. I was making $13, so he got bucket of money,
Right.
But I think about those kind of things now, and that's kind of like where I started. But when I look at where I come from, what I have done, and I think about how so many things have changed, but so many things remain the same. Mm-hmm. One with the other, because I remember living in Chicago after I was there for a few years. I would come back to the southern states, especially Cleveland, Mississippi, where the museum is there now. And there was a chef in town that I got to know pretty decently, because I know somebody working on the chef department there. Not on the street, will work in the cleaning up in the chef at the jailhouse. And I got to know the chef, and I met him a few times. There was a first Holiday Inn that I knew of in Mississippi. The Holiday Inn then, it was, I don't know, was it $8 or $9 a night to get a nice room at the hotel. So I would go in, and the chef was named Robertson, and I would go to the telephone and dial the old telephone. So my name is Chef Robertson. I got this little guy with the long hair, Bobby Rush, little colored guy, and I would talk like the chef. I'm gonna sit around there, let it have a room. I'll take care of it. I go around and go to the telephone and call him. I'm across the street when I call him, looking at him. I go knock on the door. My name is Bobby Rush. Mr. Shelton sent me around here, the chef. Oh, yeah, he just called me. Come on in. They let me have a room. That's how I got a room, I get myself a room in there and get a little Richard and whoever,
right.
The big boys. They just couldn't get no room. I know. I had it down, too. Hey, by God, did that boy come around there yet? Yeah, let him run this. So wait, look, you're the little guy, little black kid, he just got long hair. You don't know him when you get there. It's kind of ugly, But I think about that and I laugh about it. But that was clever on my part, I think, and I had to leave before 7 o'clock the next morning because he comes in at 8 o'clock to his job, and I had to be gone. That's what I did. I'm sorry about that, But that's not the first lie I told now.
What? Okay, now tell us
But
some of the other clever things. You told us about like
let-
deflating your tire, imitating the sheriff. What else?
But let me tell you about lying and get you through the grump. Sometimes lying to get you caught up, but lying to get you over the hump too. Caesar Capone was Al Capone's brother who embraced me. And I did not know Al Capone, but I know Caesar Capone. And Chess Record and all the people around knew that I had some relationship with the Chess brothers. And the Chess brother knew I had a relationship with the Capone. I didn't know Al Capone. All they know was Al Capone was a big boy. But I got his brother kind of taking me in. So I go down there and cut records at Chess Record, and I have them on my arm, my tapes. Say, boy, you going to play something today? I said, no, let me talk to my boss. Okay. I did not know Al Capone. I would go in. I would come in sometime. Here come the Al Capone boy. They would get quiet. I would walk in. How y'all doing? Yeah, we fine. And they would let me have anything I want because they thought if I didn't, I would tell Al Capone on them. And I didn't know Al Capone. That's a lie, you know. But I got by with that, you know. I got by. I lied my way through.
But
I own a lot of masters because of that.
Right. That's the important thing.
So I'm supposed to that.
That owning your masters is what it's all about when you're a
I was
musician.
talking to my management office today. I don't know for sure how much other people's own, but I believe I own more masters than any blues man, especially my age bracket around today. You know, I have 429 records I own. I won't say all of them, but most of them. The masters of the records and the publishing owner. Some of the publishing writers I lost because that was guys who I didn't know how to submit my license contracts to be on or the ASCAP or what have you.
Right.
And some of the guys like Calvin Carter would put his name on them. And so my name would be on the record, but on the contracts, their name would be on them.
Right.
So they would be getting the money, and I get the name.
Right.
You know, but I don't blame nobody but myself for that because you perish from lack of knowledge. I didn't have the knowledge to do what I have to do. Same thing with Willie Dixon. Willie Dixon went down, and I said this, and I got in trouble with his grandchildren and children. Not long ago, they was talking. I don't kick that, but I happen to know Willie Dixon wasn't writing all of them songs. And I tell it now, and I told him, but he wasn't writing the song. It's okay. But Willie Dixon was a guy who was close to Leonard and Chess. And when you went to get a job at Chess, record at Chess, or come up with a song, he got half of it or all of it. Most of the artists get nothing.
Right.
How you gonna come up with Hoochie Coochie Man? That's muddy waters.
Right.
How you gonna write for a man who couldn't read or write? You know, so but most of the time they got away with it because that was black guys who was stealing from the black guys for the white guys.
Right.
Now you still have the same thing because you got black guys now want to sound like white guys who want to sound black.
It's funny how we've evolved to that at this
Hey.
point in the world, you know.
Yeah. I laugh and talk about it, you know. But I want everybody to look at me and tell you that I'm from Louisiana here. This is my home state, but I left many, many years ago. And one of the reasons because I was looking for a better life for myself. My family was looking at a better life for me as a child because it's my mom and dad. But my great-grandmother is from Jackson, Mississippi, or somewhere in the area of Jackson, Mississippi. His name was Van Spivey. My great-grandmother was a slave living with Van Spivey. So my understanding, he had 6 kids by my great-grandmother and 5 kids by his wife in the same house. So my mom is blonde hair and blue eyes. When I went to school, my mother denied me for being her child. She had to be my babysitter. My daddy was her chauffeur. He had to be a chauffeur for my mom. not my father. And I grew up in the house, and my whole life has been like that, all of my life.
Wow.
And I said that to you so you can look at me good, because you may be my cousin.
Well, it just shows, if your great-grandmother
Yeah.
was a slave, it just
Yeah.
shows how, we think we're far away from that.
Not far at all.
But we're not as far as we think.
Not far as you think at all. Just around the corner. Yeah. I'm the first great-grandson to move back to Mississippi. Let me tell you how that happened. I moved back to Mississippi because I was looking for my roots, and I found them, but they weren't black people. What happened at that, when my great-grandfather was on his sick bed, he had land and some money probably. We're going to divide it to all his children. So the white side of the family, taking my great-grandmom, took them up, 5 or 6 of them, took them to Eudora, Arkansas, and dropped them in a barn, and they raised themselves. That's how my dad met my mother, Louisiana. Mm-hmm. That's how I was born in Louisiana, from a slave. Now, I came back in 1984 looking for my roots, because I was told, don't ever go back to Mississippi. They're to harm you, to hurt you. But it wasn't so. I came to Carthage, Mississippi in 1984 looking for the roots, because my cousin had run this family tree down. So you go down and see Ayla Spivey. You'll find it. And I found them. Mm-hmm. 1983, I came down with the Carthage, mad. They did my family like this. Knocked on the door. Little lady peeped through the door. She was about 85 years old then. She peeped through the door. She said, who is it? I said, Bobby Rush. I said, Ellis, because that's my real name. I said it in a hoarse voice. She come to the door, little queasy little lady. She looked at me. She said, come on in. She said, I've been expecting you. You one of Maddie's boys. I said, yes, ma'am. He said, sit down, let me tell you the story. She told me the story. She was so sorry about what had happened. From that day to this day, I was living in Chicago. I never went back because that was my blood. She had nothing to do with what happened. She was sorry about it, but she knew about what happened. So she told me some things that I didn't even know, and I can't get into now about. She was sorry about it. She passed a few years ago. From that time when I came to Mississippi and looked in her face, I never went back to Chicago. Here I am.
Have you liked living in Mississippi? Has it been?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it even better now than I did last week, because a few days ago they gave me a street in my name.
They have a street after you.
I got to tell you. I got to tell you this. What I'm getting ready to tell you now, you just cut, because this never been told from me. The street was named Ellis Avenue. How coincidence, Ellis Avenue. Ellis is my real name. Then they changed it to Bobby Rush. Now, most people who voted for me for the street don't even know that.
That's bizarre.
You know, it's already Ellis Avenue. Then it changed to Bobby Rush Boulevard.
Well done. Well done. And it's in Jackson, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It's in Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
One in Jackson, Mississippi, about 2 years ago. I did my first, the first band thing was in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Mm-hmm. So 3rd Street, which is only about 8 or 10 blocks long, 3rd Street is now Bobby Rush Way. Mm-hmm. And now they're building a roundabout, and they found some money to do it with. I had to tell the news to Louisiana that they said going to cost about $8 million to do it. Somebody came with about 15 million. Now it's being done this year.
Right on.
I,
I have to change the subject for a moment because I want to ask you a couple things. We're, as I've been talking to you about, we're doing an exhibit
Yeah.
on blues in Louisiana. I wanted to ask you, what is it about? Is there something different about the way people play the blues in Louisiana versus Arkansas or Mississippi or Chicago?
yeah, we are better. No, I said that. You know, I may be biased for that because I'm from Louisiana. Let me tell you why I think it's so important. I recorded 28 CDs before I won a Grammy, 28 or 29. And I got my first Grammy from musician, except one person, recorded here in this town. Recorded all musicians from Louisiana except one, Bastard Jackson from Mississippi. My first Grammy, recorded here in New Orleans, produced here in New Orleans. I'm a New Orleans man, and we won the Grammy except one person from Jackson, from Laura, Mississippi, I believe it is, Bastard Jackson. How nice could that be? Now, you think New Orleans ain't better than anybody else? Are you kidding?
What was different about the way the people from New Orleans played your music or played the blues?
They understood because they understood me well because I was talking like kish for kish to tootsie. I was talking the kind of talk they understood as a man from Louisiana. I guess maybe because that's my root. Mm-hmm. And I think the guys who played and understood that what I was looking for as a Louisiana man. I was looking for success, and I wanted to be done with musicians from Louisiana. Not thinking about the Grammy. I was just thinking about getting the best job done. Who could do it better than the guys from that grew up with what I know about, the Cajun stuff, you know? Way down in Louisiana, down in Cajun land, folks got something like cat, fuck, kitcha, tootsie. I dig you on the scuba doo, dig you on the scuba da, yo, pooka poo you. See, that's
right.
Yeah.
So they knew they knew what that was all about.
They know what that's all about, you know, and they understood me, and I want to do this for myself and for the state. I want to make a statement about Louisiana and about a Louisiana man.
Mm-hmm. Is there something unique about the blues here? Something? Could you put into words what might be different or unique about the blues here?
I think deep down inside, whatever most musicians do, and I took it a little bit farther. The accordion thing kind of takes over, but I do the same thing. But it's kind of demonstrate. But it's in a harmonica form, a harp, what we call a harmonica, harp, whatever you want to call it. But if you notice this, and the way I play. That's Creole.
Mm-hmm. I never thought about it that way, but yeah.
And the guy from Mississippi was there. Nothing wrong with that. Louisiana man. But I think this it's the approach what makes. I think I'm not different. I think it's a different approach because I think life is that. I think we as a people and men as men, women as women, we all want pretty much like the same thing. You know, if you take 100 men and say, hey, fella, you know what? I saw a lady last night. She's a pretty woman. You ought to see this woman. Now, if 100 men say that, you can bet you at least 95 of them going to say this, yes, 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 you know? And same thing with ladies. If your ladies and say, hey, Bobby Rush is ugly, you can bet your rest of them will say yes, yes, yes. Now, I said that makes you laugh a little bit, but we all want the same thing in life. We want nice cars, nice home, mind, health, and strength, and be treated fairly about everything that we think we want in life and have some of the things we want in life. Everybody wants the same thing. It ain't nothing different. Somebody asked me, say, well, if something you have, what's the difference in Chicago blues, Louisiana blues? None, really. Just, come on, you know. Only thing is different is the money. Someone asked me, say, what record you like most that you recorded? The one that sold the most. What town I like? The one that enjoy me and want to see me again and again and again.
One other question I want: are you still touring with the band and as they say, the girls?
Yeah, I do. Not as much as I used to. Up until the pandemic came, up to we stopped about 3 or 4 years ago. Came down with the COVID thing came in and kind of stopped up from working. Up until that time, for about 60 years, I didn't work on 250 shows a year.
Yeah,
for
a lot.
For almost 60 years. But that's a lot of work. But then again, I know who I am. I know I couldn't do some of the same thing that the other guys do. I'm talking about racial thing now. So I had to work twice as hard, be twice as good. And I work hard at being good at what I do. And I think I'm good at what I do, you know?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
With that, where did you get the idea to do the show with the dancers and the girls and all that? Where'd that come from?
Come from people who say couldn't be done. I'm a kind of guy, if you said, don't do that or you can't be done, should never say that to Bobby Rush. You know. And I wanted to make sure that I made a statement with the dancer because I'm an entertainer. You know, I don't claim to be a guitar player, a harmonica player, but I'm an entertainer. I do some of those things, but it's all about entertaining. Because one thing for sure, I wanted to build my name so I'll be a household performer that could draw people to a club and put butts in the seat. Because if you put butts in the seat, you can get paid for that.
Right.
You know, it's okay to be just entertain a crowd till the star come on. But I want to be in the star position by drawing people in a place. Once you get to draw, you can draw people in the play. You're on your way to be a star. Because then you be in demand for promoters to hire you.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing I've noticed in having now seen you for 20, 25 years over the years.
30, man.
30, yeah, actually, it probably is 30, come to think of it. Is that unlike a lot of blues guys that I go to see, you still attract an African-American audience. Black folks still come to your shows in a way they don't come to see Buddy Guy, for instance.
You know,
how do you do that? Why do you think that is?
it's funny you would ask that. I was in Atlanta, Georgia yesterday. Let me see, Atlanta, Georgia yesterday. Last Friday, I was in Cleveland, Mississippi. I had 95% white audience.
Interesting.
I went to Arkansas, crossed the river from West Memphis, and I had 98% a black audience and about 8,000 people. I then went to Holly Springs, Mississippi. I'm going with the Holly Springs, Mississippi, where I had about 5,000 people, was 98% of black people. I went to New York, 2 weeks of there, I had a sellout for 98% a white audience. To answer you how this happened, I don't know. But I wear 2 hats. I don't know. God have blessed me that I have a big white audience, a big black audience. And some of the guys wish they had this now. I could say some of the guys. I know I had a talk with B.B. King long before he left this land. He wished for this. I didn't understand it right then. Till now, I have this audience where a white audience, a black audience. I wear 2 hats. I also have an audience with young teenagers, early age, early 21-year-old, 25. Then I have, yesterday must have had 500 people there was over 75 years old. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
That's having that varied of an audience. Very few musicians in general, let alone blues guys.
Yeah.
You know, have that.
Can't got that wide of span, you know. I'm just blessed. And people let me do what I feel. Let me do what I feel. And the rappers listen to me. If you don't be the rapper listener, go by a rapper's house. I bet you got my records in his house.
Yeah.
I'm honestly. They listen to me all the time. I bet you Snoop Dogg got all my records in his house.
Yeah.
You know.
Snoop Dogg knows who you are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the rappers know who I am, you know. Because I was a rapper before the rappers knew who themselves were. Yeah. You know, if it wasn't for Bobby Rush, wouldn't be no 50 cent, it'd be a dime a quarter, something like that.
All right, I got one last question for you. You have been around for a long time. You've been in the music game for a while.
Yeah.
How have you survived? What do you attribute your longevity and not only longevity in general, but longevity in the industry? How have you pulled it off?
Blessing. It's just a blessing. Every time I've been in one of my valleys, or one of my low points in my life, something or somebody come along, lift me up. I tell you, I was sitting outside today, raining, and I was just sitting there thinking how blessed I am to be invited to do this with you. This is what enthused me. And I'm looking at people who listen to me now. I'm not saying anything haven't been said before, but you listen to a man who's saying what I'm saying, and you hear me say it, don't have to read about it. It's not many guys around who you can go and hear now and hear me say it and talk the talk I talk and speak this, what I speak about the music and about myself. There's not many around to do it. I am the oldest blues man around now, especially in this category. There's no other man around who's 90 years old can have 200 or 300 or 400, not even 100, not even 50 records. It's just, it's not around. I have 429 records. This is my 71 CD. There wasn't CDs, it was records at that time, you know. And I started off when I had the 45, the 78, and then 8 tracks and what have you. Yeah. And you're a young lady. You know about Bobby Rush? Just a little bit. 70 years ago, I was singing the song, said, in a little shack down by the bay, not far from New Orleans, I met this pretty woman down there when I was about 19. She went and told her daddy she wanted to marry me, and the look on her daddy's face with her was a sight to see. He said, get out of here. Don't you come back no more. Well, I went to meet her daddy like a young man oughta. He didn't want no blues singer like Bobby Rush to get married to his daughter. I went by the house that day. He met me at the door with dad, mom, big brother John, damn dog named Bo, saying, get out of here, and don't you come back no more. Her sister and brother took the dogs on me, made them tear off all my clothes. I was running fast trying to get away down a dusty road. I was running fast trying to get away and across the railroad track. I could hear the kids throwing rocks at me. Every time I stopped and looked back saying, get out of here, and don't you come back no more. I sneaked down to get married. The judge said you decided to swear to take this woman for your lawful wife and not a one-night love affair. Before I could open my mouth and say I do, guess who walked to the door? Dad, mom, big brother John, and the dog named Bo. I thought right then to myself, I wanted to get married anyway. I had to find a way to elope. I decided to go to Las Vegas to get away from her nose of folk. As soon as I got to Las Vegas, the same day I walked in, that was all her kin. That damn dog again. I said that to let you know you asked me a question that I'm so blessed to remember. And it started when I was 7, 8 years old. I had to remember well in order to keep my dad alive and a job. Let me tell you what I mean about that. My daddy told me when I was 11 or 12 years old, he said, son, I want you to quit school and help me in my fields with the cotton and chopping, picking, raising hogs and whatever he had to do, and raise my children, send them to school like I would not have one of his 10 children. He said, you seem to be apping all of my children. Here's what I want you to do. I said, I want you to work for Mr. Burgess. E.L. Burgess was his name. He got a gin. He won't pay you but $7 a week. He said, but you can get so much news out of it. Now, I was close to my dad. I understood. He didn't have to tell me what he wanted. He planted me in the gin to hear the news because black people didn't know what Dow Jones was, but they would sit around a table and tell what the corn gonna sell for, what the peas gonna sell for, what the cane was gonna sell for, what this gonna, that, and the price of everything. And I had to remember every day what they said and go home to my father, who was a preacher like a Martin Luther King in the black neighborhood. He would gather all the black people around and tell them, so listen, go to Sunday school in the morning at 10 o'clock, but I want everybody there at 9:30 because Junior, talking about me, got something to tell you. I could tell him what to sell, what not to sell, about the price of it. I know the price of everything. I had to remember it. And today, I remember that. So be careful what you say.
So you were a spy, basically.
Yeah.
That should be your next record, Bobby Rush the Spy. Oh, yeah.
Well, kind of undercover.
Yeah.
Kind of undercover.
That even better, Bobby Rush undercover. Yeah.
But, yeah, that's it. But I said that because I laugh about it, but I'm so thankful. You know, I have 429 records. I don't remember all of them, but I can at least remember 150 of them. And I can recite them to you now. Most of the records you hear me, I can just.
And the fact that you've got all of those, and it's some of the last ones that won you the Grammys.
Yeah.
You've won 2 Grammys right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This last one, what I'm crazy about is a song that I come a long way, but I still got a long way to go. You got to see what I'm saying now. We come a long way, but I got a long way to go. I'm going to say it again so you get it. We come a long way, but I got a long way to go. The things I used to do down in Louisiana, I don't do anymore. I used to work hard and pick cotton in the cotton field where I used to live. Now I'm still picking cotton, but I own a piece of the field. I used to carry water 15 miles for 50 cents a day. That's a shame a boy 9 years old had to work that hard every day. You follow me? Now I'm free. Look at me. Can't you see I'm free? I got the shackles off my feet and the chains off my mind.
Bobby Rush, y'all. All right, we got to go because we got music coming up. But you'll be back. You're playing 6 o'clock right here.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Okay?
Anybody
So
gonna be here
changed?
with me?
Yeah.
Y'all be here with me.
Y'all, great American, Bobby Rush, treasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're the greatest.
Thank you.
Yeah, put your hands together for the love excited. Britney Chauntae, y'all.
Whispering in his ear, my magic potion of love, telling him I'm sincere and that there's nothing too good for us. Y'all feeling all right out there? Say yeah. Welcome to the River Fest. My name is Britney Chauntae, and I'm your opener tonight for Mr. Bobby Rush. Y'all ready for him? Say yeah. But we gonna tell a little story. It's gonna go like this. Whispering in his ear, my magic potion of love. I'm sincere, and that there's nothing too good for us, but I've got to be free, free. thank you so much. All right, now we about to get a little bit New Orleans funky. That's all right? All right. I said, whoa, whoa, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna tell you about Oop-Oop-a-Doo. Oh, they call me the most. I said Oop-Oop-a-Doo, yeah. Honey, no, they call me the most. And I won't stop crying till I create a disturbance in your mind. Well, Oop-Oop-a-Doo, yeah. Oop-Oop-a-Doo. Hey, they call me the most. They call me the most. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, they call me the most. They call me the most. Hey, hey, I said, oh, 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 oh. Oop-Oop-a-Doo. Hey, I'm gonna ring a few bells in your ear. Ring a few bells in your ear. Ring a few bells in your ear. I'm gonna ring a few bells in your ear. And I won't stop crying till I create a disturbance in your mind. Well, Oop-Oop-a-Doo, yeah. Oop-Oop-a-Doo. Where they call me the most. They call me the most. Yeah, yeah. Oh, they call me the most now. Call me the most. I said, oh, 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 oh. Oop-Oop-a-Doo. Hey, now what you gonna do? You gonna, oh yeah. Now how you wanna do? You wanna, oh yeah. Now what you wanna do? You wanna, oh yeah. Now how you wanna do? You wanna, oh yeah. I said, oh, 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 oh. Oop-Oop-a-Doo, yeah. Honey, they call me the most. They call me the most. Yeah, na 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 na. Oh, they call me the most. Na na. Hey, I said, oh, 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 oh. Oop-Oop-a-Doo. Y'all having a good time out there? Say yeah. Welcome to the River Fest. That rain didn't stop us today. Come on. Oh, 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 disturbance in your mind. Oop-Oop-a-Doo. Yeah. Little Jessie Hill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna keep it on a New Orleans vibe because we are celebrating the Mississippi River and so many amazing, amazing artists come from right here. And they had to look at that river, and I'm sure they came up with a lot of songs. So we about to do a little Queen Irma, if that's all right for y'all. That's all right? All right. Well, I'm going up on a mountain to face the rising sun. If I find anything good, I'm gonna bring my good man some. 'Cause I'm a hip-shaking mama, like the rock the Georgia Brown, so slow. Well, it used to be yours, oh, but it won't be yours anymore, anymore, anymore. It takes a rocking chair to rock, yeah, rubber bottom bound, a tall, slim daddy to satisfy my soul. 'Cause I'm a hip-shaking mama, come on, like the rock of Georgia Brown, so slow. Well, it used to be yours, oh, but it won't be yours anymore, anymore, anymore. Oh, my man has got something, he keeps it hid, but I got something I can surely find it with. 'Cause I'm a hip-shaking mama, yeah, yeah, like the rock the Georgia Brown, so slow. Well, it used to be yours, but it won't be yours no more, anymore, anymore. It takes a rocking chair to rock, yeah, rubber bottom bounce, a tall, slim daddy to get it every night. 'Cause I'm a hip-shaking mama, yeah, yeah. I like to rock the Georgia Brown so slow. Well, it used to be yours, oh, but it won't be yours anymore, anymore, anymore. Come on, June, baby. I put my right leg on his shoulder, left leg on the floor. If he don't get any part of me, don't he ever come back for more. 'Cause I'm a hip-shaking mama, I like to rock the Georgia Brown, so slow. Well, it used to be yours, oh, but it won't be yours anymore, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Yeah. A little Irma Thomas for y'all. Now, we bringing up the lovely, lovely blues man, Mr. Bobby Rush. So I say, I'm gonna sing me some blues. If that's all right with y'all? That's all right with y'all? All right, well, let's go. We about to get all funky. me, baby, rock me all night long. Rock me, baby, rock me, baby, rock me, daddy, rock me all night long. Rock me, daddy, rock me, baby. I want you to rock me like my back ain't got no bone. This is what I want you to do. I say, roll me, daddy, like you roll your flower dough. Roll me, daddy, roll me, daddy, roll me, daddy, like you roll your flower dough. Roll me, baby, roll me, baby. I want you to roll me till you can't roll no more. Hey. When you see me coming, daddy, get your rocking chair. Rock me, daddy, rock me, daddy. When you see me coming, get your rocking chair. Rock me, daddy, rock me, baby. I want you to rock me till it just ain't fair. Oh, I say, rock me, daddy, rock me all night long. Rock me, daddy, rock me, daddy, rock me, daddy, rock me all night long. Yeah. I want you to rock me like my back ain't got no bone. Yeah. Yeah, we have to get some blues up in here. Gotta get you ready for the man, cause he on his way. He coming. I don't know what y'all heard, but he coming. He coming. All right. Come on now. That's right, y'all make it up. Y'all give up some noise for my bad band, because he didn't lie. I had a request for this. Little Ruth Brown for y'all. Hey. Mama, you treat your daughter mean. Mama, you treat your daughter mean. Mama, he treats your daughter mean. He's the meanest man treats your daughter mean. He's the meanest man I'd ever seen. Mama, this man is lazy, that almost drives me crazy. Mama, he makes me squeeze him, still my squeeze don't please him. Mama, my heart is aching, oh, I believe it's breaking. Mama, I done stood all I can stand. What's the matter with this man? Oh, Mama, he treats your daughter mean. I said, Mama, he treats your daughter mean. Mama, he treats your daughter mean. He's the meanest man I'd ever seen. Mama, he treats your daughter mean. Oh, I said, Mama, he treats your daughter mean. Ooh, yeah, Mama, he treats your daughter mean. He's the meanest man I'd ever seen. Thank you. Thank you so much. A little Ruth Brown. We're gonna do a little Nina Simone for y'all, if that's all right. We just gonna keep it rolling. Let's go. Breaking. One more time. Breaking rocks out here on the chain gang. Breaking rocks and serving my time. Breaking rocks out here on the chain gang, 'cause they done convicted me of crime. Hold it steady right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it. Been working and waiting, and I still got so terribly far to go. I committed crime, Lord, I need it. Crime of being hungry and poor. I left the grocery store, man, breathing, when they caught me right in the store. Hold it steady right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it. Been working and waiting, and I still got so terribly far to go. I heard the judge say 5 long years on the chain gang, you gonna go. I heard the judge say 5 years later. I heard my old man scream, Lord, and no. Hold it right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it. Been working and waiting, but I still got so terribly far to go. Hey! My sweet honey baby, gonna take these chains off and run. Gonna lay down somewhere shady. Lord, his hold is hot in the sun. Hold it right there while I hit it. Well, I reckon that ought to get it. Been working and waiting, been working and waiting, been working and waiting, but I still got so terribly far to go. Work it out. Little work song. We're gonna do a little Gershwin if that's all right. All right, let's go, baby doll kid. And the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. Hey, so hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Yeah, then you'll spread your wings and fly to the sky. But till that morning, yeah, there's nothing can harm you. With mama and daddy standing by. cycle keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on. Ooh-wee, on and on and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on. Yeah. I say on and on and on and on. My cycle keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. On and on. Like summertime, yeah. Summertime. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Summertime. I said on and on and on and on. Ooh, I said on and on and on and on. Summertime. Summertime. Yeah. Summertime. Can't understand why we treat each other in this way. Taking up time with the silly, silly games we play. We've got our love, and no matter how it's said or done, oh, we are one. And no matter what we do, we are one. Love will see us through. We are one, and that's the way it is. Hey, come on, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I feel that we try to make each other mad. The things we do, how we make each other feel so bad. We've got so much, we could all be having so much fun. Whoa, we are one. From the are one. Oh, and that's the way it is. Hey. Ooh, we are one. Oh, oh, yeah. We are one. And that's the way it is. Hey. Oh, oh, yeah. We are one. We are one. And that's the way it is. Hey. Oh, yeah. Woo. Yes, indeed. We can do Yes, indeed. We got a couple more for you guys. Actually, we got about 3 more for you guys. So we about to keep it funky. There is superstition, yeah, writings on the wall. There is superstition, ladders about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad love could breathe in your hand. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Hey. Wash your face and hands. Rid me of the problem. Oh, do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't wanna save me, yeah. Send your song. Hey, hey. You believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Superstition, it ain't the way. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Britney Chauntae. I'd like to take a moment to introduce my band. Kiko Kamaki on the keys. On that bad, bad guitar, we got June Yamagishi. Yes, yes, yes. On that bass and things, over here, we got Jay Black, Jerry Henderson. On the boom booms and the cat cats and the 1-2s, we got Mr. Raymond Weber. I'm a lucky girl. I'm a very, very lucky girl, okay? And joining us on the horn for these last couple numbers, we got Mr. Chris Cotton. Regular old Chris Cotton, just regular old Chris Cotton. That's it. And my name is Britney Chauntae. Thank you so much. We got a couple more for you guys, and we gonna roll it out. I love you too. I love you too, girl. Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as brandy, and I stay stoned on your loving all the time. Listen, I go like this. Something told me it was over, yeah. When I saw you and that girl talking, something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking out, I would rather go blind, baby, than to see you walk away from me, child. 'Cause I love you so much, I just don't wanna watch you leave me, baby. And most of all, I just don't wanna be free. Yeah. See, I was just sitting here thinking about your kiss and your warm embrace. When a reflection in the glass that I held to my lips now, baby, revealed the tears running down my face. 'Cause you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, yeah. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee whiskey. Thank you. Thank you. This last song we're gonna do is a really, really fun song. And it was written by me and our posthumous brother, Travis Trumpet Black Hill. And I have never sang this song until today. Since he's left us, it's been almost 9 years. So, no, it has been 9 years. It's been 9 years. So, yeah, look, I just lose time. But we about to get into this Good Life. This was going to go on his album. We just finished recording it right before he passed away in 2015. And they played with Travis as well. He was on the recording. And so we about to do this thing. Y'all ready? Now, this is a good song. This is a good feeling song.
Yeah, you might
we love you too. So I want y'all to get up.
Get up out them seats for this.
Get up out them seats. Because we live in a good life. Come on. Woo! Come on. They say time is money, woo, and I ain't wasting time. So this is what we gotta do. So you gotta get yours and use yours, hey, hey, and don't be wasting mine. Oh yeah, we living a good life in a different lane. Living a good life, when you're doing your thing. Yeah, yeah. So get on up, I get down, cause it's a good life. I throw your cares and your worries away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we living a good life. Hey, in a different lane. We living a good life, good life. Enjoying what it brings. Yeah. Come on, I need y'all put y'all hands together and act like y'all got a good life to live. Is that all right? Is that all right? Look, we go like this. Hey, it go, got money in my pocket and my bills is paid. Ain't worried about nothing cause the door already made the good life. Repeat after me, come on. Hey, hey, got money in my pocket and my bills is paid. Ain't worried about nothing cause the door already made the good life. Good life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got money in my pocket and my bills is paid. Ain't worried about nothing cause the door already made the good life. Good life. Hey, hey, hey. Got money in my pocket and my bills is paid. Ain't worried about nothing cause the door already made the good life. Good life. Hey, we're living a good life, yeah. In a different lane. Oh, yeah, yeah. We're living a good life, yeah. Enjoying what it brings, yeah. Good life, hey. Good life, yeah. She living it. Good life, hey, 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 in a different lane. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We living a good life, good life. Hey, enjoying what it brings, yeah. What it brings, yeah. Good life, 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 good life. Living a good life, hey. What it brings, yeah. Woo. Living a good life. Ooh, in a different life. Ooh, yeah, we're living a good life, good life. Enjoying what it brings, yeah. What it brings. Living a good life, living a good life, living a good life, living a good life. Good life, good life, good life, good life, good life, good life. Hey, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, living a good life, yeah. Good life, hey. Good life, hey. Hey, woo. Yeah, yeah. Hey. Woo. Thank you so much. My name is Britney Chauntae. On the keys again, we have Kiko Komaki. And on the guitar, we have June Yamagiche. Oh, and on that funky, funky bass, we got Jay Black. Yeah. And on the boom booms and the cat cats, we got Brother Raymond Weber. Yeah. And featured on a horn, we got Brother Chris Scott. Y'all show him some Britney Chauntae. You guys have been so wonderful. Thank you so much. Next up, we got Brother Bobby Rush, and y'all stick around for that. Y'all have a good night. Happy River Fest, everybody. Shout out to the New Orleans Jazz Museum for putting this on. Thank you.
Good night, yeah.
Good life, yeah. Good life, hey, 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 hey. We're living a good life. Ooh. Yeah, thank you, thank you.
All right, welcome everybody to the New Orleans Jazz Museum and to Riverfest. Of course, well, we had a wonderful morning and then got zapped with some rain and lightning midway through, but I'm excited to see everybody here. I think, in a way, this is going to be an even more special concert. I just wanted to remind folks or let folks know that the Jazz Museum, in large measure, does what it does through donations and sponsorships. So if anybody can help us, we have a donation box outside, and I think a lovely young lady named Katie is going to walk around with a basket, but no pressure to do it, but if you can, please do it. It's my distinct honor to introduce blues legend, Mr. Bobby Rush. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bobby Rush. Better known as Sue's boyfriend. I want to tell you that the rain seemed to help and it seemed to hurt. But one thing about it, we can't do anything about the rain, but one thing I can tell you that raining like this, to see you like this, to come to see me, or to see this many artists been up before me and after me, make me feel very proud. Knowing you love the music and the museum. The gentleman was back in the back a minute ago, was talking about something to ask you to do if you haven't did it already. That was to help us keep this going. If you haven't donated anything to this cause of the music, the museum, please do. If you know anybody haven't did it, want to do it, pass the information down that we need your help to keep the music alive. Because when you keep the music alive, you keep the blues alive. Because the blues is the mother of all the music. If you don't like the blues, you probably don't like your mama. I said that because I overheard a gentleman talking about we got a hat, whatever we pass around, the donator put something in. It's not something you have to do. Something that you like to do. I want somebody to know you live in this world, want to help someone. Do it that way. If you can't help that way, if you need anybody, I don't want anybody, I need someone to need a dog, send them a dog. If they want a cat, send them a cat. If you want a blues singer, take me home with you. I say that because I'm from a little place called Homer, Haynesville, Louisiana. I'm a Louisiana man. And I want to talk to you about how blessed I am. My first Grammy, I was 83 years old when I won my first one. Better late than never. But what made me feel so good about it, I recorded it right here in New Orleans. And all the musicians played on the session except one guy was from Louisiana. And I'm from Louisiana. Coincidence, it just happened that way. God planned it that way. So I'm here to entertain you tonight. I can't do everything that I recorded because I have 429 records. But if you stay here till about 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll try to do half of them. You must be kin to me. Thank you. We're going to get into some music. I have a gentleman sitting on the bass back here with me, and he was out here before I come out. Now, my plan was to call him out. And he come out and sit on the stage like he part of me. He ain't part of me. He just had to be a guest of mine. Low in my tell, I know she about to laugh. He come out and sit on the stage like he part of the band, you know. I said that to him. Now he got the message now, you know. He got the message. But I said that in all joke, but I just thank God for me being around this long and doing what I'm doing. Thank y'all for coming. We're gonna have some fun. We're going. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. I just heard what you said. Yeah, thank you for being here. Now, let me get on the PA man. They so nice. And I told my bass man, who's been driving me and been with me for a long time, that I wanted something on the floor like a microphone. He did everything but that. So how can I depend on him again? I'm talking about him now. He wanted to worry about me to depend on him no more. Me and Lo gonna leave him alone. No, you all right. Did I shoot him down low? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all sure look good, and the guys won't like what I'm getting ready to say now. Y'all look good, but the lady looks so much better than you look. Now, this is our Arthur sitting in the back of me. Arthur, take a walk and come back when I call you. Yeah. So now you're going to find out I don't really need him. It took me a long time to get that shit out. You know. Wait, so somebody said, bye, Arthur. Yeah, we need him. I just want you to know that. This is about Bobby Rush tonight. And it's about you. About my music and where I've been, what I've done, what I should have done. Did y'all hear about the burning? Happened way down in the Mississippi town. Did y'all hear about the burning? Happened way down in the Mississippi town. They were decorating a nightclub one night. They burnt the whole damn place down. Muddy water was there. Light and Hawkins was there too. B.B. King was there. Oh, Lord, I wish it was me and you. They were decorating a nightclub one night. and they burnt the whole damn place down. Muddy water was there, y'all. Lightning Hawking was there too. Ray Charles was there. Oh, Lord, I wish it was me and you. They were decorating a nightclub one night, and they burnt the whole damn place down. They were decorating a nightclub one night, and they burnt the whole damn place down. Thank you. Let me talk about being slick and cunning. This for the fellas now. Really, I want to do something for the fellas because most of the time when an entertainer come to town, they sing to the ladies and the ladies only. This time I'm going to take up for the fellas, because we get the low end of the stick by damn near everything we do. Shut up. I'm broke, disgusted, broken-hearted too. Lord, I'm broken, disgusted, and lonely, lonely, lonely-hearted too. Let me in your house, little girl, so I can have a little talk with you. If I can't come in, let me sit down here by your door. If I can't come in, girl, just let me sit down here by your door. I'll leave so early in the morning, your husband would never know. If I can't sleep in your bed, baby, let me sleep down on your floor. If I can't sleep in your bed, baby, girl, just let me sleep down on your floor. If I should walk in my sleep, girl, you the only one would ever know. If I can't be your full-time lover, let me be your part-time man. If I can't be your full-time lover, girl, won't you let me be your part-time man? If I can't see you when I want to, just let me see you when I can. If I can't be your big dog, let me be your little dog till your big dog come home. If I can't be your big dog, baby, let me be your little dog till your big dog come home. And I will show you, little girl, Our little dog can bear a bone. In 1968, I wrote a song. My first gold record went like this. Daddy told me on the down bed, give up your heart, don't lose your head. You came along, what did I do? I lost my heart and my head too. Lord have mercy. Little girl, you sure can cook. Little girl, I like the way you look. When you cook that chicken, save me the head. Should be working, but I'm home in bed. Thinking about you. Dreaming about you. Love that girl. Love them chicken heads too. Without your love, girl, I just can't go on. Feeling I have for you is much too strong. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me ease on in. My love for you is so doggone strong. Like the Mississippi River roll on and on. If loving you was a doggone crime, I'll be sitting in jail, done flat 99. Thinking about you. Dreaming about you. Love that girl. Love them chicken heads too. Without your love, girl, I just can't go on. Feeling I have for you is much too strong. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me ease on in. About 2 years later, I wrote another song. Sound like this. Chicken in the car, and the car won't go. That's the way you spell Chicago. Knife and a fork, and a plate of green. That's the way you spell New Orleans. See the girl sitting here, white tennis shoes on. Don't bother her. She here to turn me on. Me and that woman go hand in hand. She's a bow-legged woman. I'm a knock-kneed man. I gotta say that again. I said chicken in the car, and the car won't go. That's the way you spell Chicago. Knife and a fork, good plate of green. That's the way you spell New Orleans. See the girl I told you about with the fine dress on. Don't mess with the woman. She here to turn me on. Me and that woman, I told you, go hand in hand. She's a bow-legged woman. I'm a knock-kneed man. When you put us together, we spell O-X, ox. A bow-legged woman and a knock-kneed man go hand in hand. A bow-legged woman and a knock-kneed man go hand in hand. When you put us together, I told we spell O-X, ox. In Chicago, bow-legged ladies there. New York City, they're over there. Chicago and Kansas City, even St. Louis, they're over there. Right here in New Orleans, look at them. They're over there. Bow-legged woman and a knock-kneed man go hand in hand. Bow-legged woman and a knock-kneed man go hand in hand. Uh-huh. Bow-legged woman and a knock-kneed man go hand in hand. Bow-legged woman. You ought to quit that. I was sitting thinking as I was looking and talking to you and looking at your face and telling you about a little about my life and where I come from. And when I went to Chicago, let me tell you a little story about myself. I left here, Louisiana, in 1947. Went to Pine Bluff, Arkansas with my father, who was a preacher and a pastor of a church. 1951, I moved to Chicago. I didn't go straight to Chicago because I didn't have enough money to buy my ticket all the way to Chicago, because it cost $8.25, 1951. But I did have enough money to buy my ticket to Memphis, Tennessee, where B.B. King, Sonny Boy Williamson, Rufus Thomas working on Beale Street. At that time, we worked on Beale Street. The street north of that, Peabody. We as black musicians couldn't go to Peabody, the next street from Beale Street. The police would catch us and say, hey, you know where you guys supposed to be, on Beale Street. Go back where you're go back to your place. I didn't have enough money to go to Chicago, which I wanted so bad. I worked on Beale Street for $3 or $4 a week, sometime $8 a week. A week. So I made enough money to go to East St. Louis where Chuck Berry, Albert King was. I worked on the street with my hat, guitar, tap dancing, blowing my harmonica, playing my guitar, and I made enough money to get to Chicago. I said, I'm in heaven now. I'm in Chicago with Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, John Lee Hooker, Jimmy Reed, and all these guys was there. Jimmy Reed was one guy talk out his nose. Hey, Bobby Rush, go buy me some whiskey. You can play my guitar. And I would go buy him whiskey so I could play his guitar. And one day I went to buy some whiskey. I got to tell this, I'm hoping this won't hit me in the head later on in my life. I bought Jimmy some whiskey for $1.20, cheap whiskey. What I would do is had a bottle in my pocket half full of water, and I would take half of the whiskey, finish filling it up with my whiskey, so I got half whiskey and half water. And every other time Jimmy would send me to the store with that $1.25, I wouldn't really have to go to the store. I just go get my bottle and fill it up with the water. And he would get drunk and say, hey, Bobby Rush, you sure buy some good whiskey. Then I liked the way Jimmy Reed played. Jimmy Reed was in Chicago. At that time, the white guy wasn't stealing too much of the blues from the black guy then, until the Beatles come to town. Jimmy Reed was there. Yeah, that's what we do. It's off now. Yeah. But